All right, back now this morning. We're joined by Chris Shary. Perhaps some of the students at Lincoln High School in Stockton know him as Mr. Shary, but he is also at the forefront of art for a lot of punk music fans. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we have here. This is some of your work. You do artwork for the Descendants.
Yes.
And which other bands? What am I leaving?
Descendants, Devo, Dead Milkmen, Rancid, The Damned, X, The Interrupters. I mean, it's a pretty extensive
And
list.
if people like aren't super into punk rock music, I mean, these like those bands you named. Or these are near the top of the list of the all-time punk rock bands. How did this come about for you? How did you, I mean, obviously people find art in different ways, but how did this turn into a way where you get to meet your idols?
Well, I mean, it started with me just being a big fan. And like at the root of it all, I'm a big music fan. And I started working, I went to high school in England, and some of my friends in England were in a band called The Stupids. Yeah, I know, because like, aren't we all?
Classic punk rock.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I started doing artwork for them, and they then started kind of like get noticed, and my artwork started to get around. I started to go to more shows. I introduced myself to the bands, and I was just a pesky teenager, and I just said, hey, you look like you could use some artwork, and sure enough they did, and I just kept at it, you know, and it's going on now. Well, I mean, I started in 1988.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been at it for a bit.
But isn't that kind of like punk rock is supposed to be, what's the word I'm looking for, accessible
It's
and
very
open to
accessible.
people,
Yeah.
and you know, there's not barriers to entry.
Yes, and you know, a lot of times, literally, there are no barriers. It's like, you know, the band is playing there, and there's nothing between you and the band.
They're not even on a stage.
Yeah, there may not be a stage.
Yeah.
So you afterwards, you know, are very easily able to talk to the band, and that's, you know, really what I did. I introduced myself and said, hey, I'd like to do some artwork for you. It looks like you could use something. I know you tour a lot, so that's really kind of where it started.
Take us through some of these pieces we have here. First, this painting behind us. What
Okay,
is
so
this?
the painting back here is Ellen Green and Rick Moranis from Little Shop of Horrors. I had been doing a lot of artwork that was mainly black and white, and it was, you know, mainly line-based. And I'm a colorful person, so I really missed having color in my pieces. So I do a lot of paintings that are these color block paintings and just portraiture, but not based on any photographs. It's just trying to get their likeness and trying to capture their features.
So I can't help but notice this is painting.
Yes.
T-shirts,
Yes.
I would imagine, is a different medium. Do you draw this first, or?
Yeah, I'm really pretty old school, and when you get right down to it, really pretty punk with what I do, and that I draw all of these by hand. I'll scan them in and I'll colorize them in Photoshop, but they're all hand-drawn, you know, images. I don't do the printing, I do the drawing, I do the layout, I do the coloring, and then they're printed. So, yeah, but I do tons of t-shirts.
Do you prefer one medium over another?
Yeah, I do. You know, pretty much any time I can just whip out, you know, a Sharpie pen, which I seem to always have with me. Sharpie is kind of like my mode. And you know, it really started because as a teacher, there are those times when you have like a spare moment, you know, like when you're doing proctoring standardized tests. And I just started doing drawings, and those drawings kind of turned into something. So yeah, using a Sharpie is kind of like, that's my preferred method.
So where can people see your work? Do you have, are there shows? Do they go to social media? And what if they want to buy something?
Yes. So I kind of like pride myself in saying that, you know, my gallery is a punk festival. So just this past weekend there was one down in San Pedro, and this T-shirt for the Descendants was the shirt that we had on sale. And, you know, it's got San Pedro on there too. So usually going to music festivals, you're going to run into some of my artwork.
We also have your Instagram there on the screen as well, so we'll have that on our website,
And very active on
goodnesssecular.com.
Instagram, very active, yeah.
Chris, thank you so much. That was really interesting, really cool stuff. And it's so cool that you get to meet your idols and do what you love.
Yeah, yeah. No complaints.
We should do that, Courtney.
I know, right? Dang.
It's not bad.
Yeah, thanks,
Take
Chris.
a page from your book.
Right,
Thanks,
Court.
guys.